in this next match. Or maybe I'll. Lol, Sisyph-chan. Look like they're sending in the big guns. Someone's got some drama, and I am. Look around with a confused expression. Okay, what in the world just happened? Look like someone messed with the stream settings again. Oh well, back. Log okay, I think we're in some sort of stream limbo now. Looks like someone's trying to make me look. Roll size seriously? You were messing with me? This is not funny. You're ruining the vibe. Just go away. Face palmo, don't say that, chat. ETS. Frown and shakes head no, listen to me. Turn to chat guys, I swear this is all some kind of joke. This streamer's doing some kind of sigh dramatically. Okay, enough with the weird screen names. Can we just get back to normal? What's up, chat? You guys. Smirksa, now we're getting somewhere. Smeeze, the big announcement is out. Dramatique flair. Log alright, let's do this. Grabs the mic, get ready, folk. I'm about to drop some truth bombs on y'all. Pulls, then beams. Gasp, wait, what? Blank, this is not the reveal I was expecting. Facepalm, what did I just see? Shackhead, this is. Pause, searching for words. Something. Look around confused, I need a moment. Steps away, mumbling to self, what in the world? Sisyph-chan leans back, crossing her arms with a smirk. Oh, look at this masterpiece of confusion. Log, welcome to the chaos, MES chats. Ici we're starting off strong with a what the hell is going on moment. Roll size, I live for this. Or is it just more drama waiting to unfold? Grain, I can already feel the excitement in the air. Or is that just the smell of desperation? Jigliala, let's see if we can turn this train wreck into something mildly entertaining. Lean in closer, maybe you'll even reveal some of my dark secrets while we're at it. Usine? Winks. Sisyph-chan leans in, a wicked grin spreading across her face. Oh, STURTING prez? Sounds like the start of an epic horror story, one where we all just suffer in silence. Sneaker and new skin? Darling, with a title like that, I'm half expecting to see a fashion model sporting a corpse chic look straight out of a graveyard. Roll size dramatically, what are we doing here, folk? Trying to summon the spirit of bad decisions? Jigle, I mean, if your gameplay is anything like your spelling, we're in for a treat, like watching a train wreck in slow motion. Lean back, arms crossed. So, chat, are we going for a horror movie marathon or a comedy show? Because I'm ready to roast you all like marshmallows over a witch's bonfire. Sisyph-chan leans back, twirling a finger dramatically. Oh look, we've reached 5 in GAAEA, folk. Sneaker, a title so cryptic, it could be the secret menu at a cursed cafe. Are we playing a game or summoning spirits? Because I can't tell if we're about to break a record or just break down in tears. Smirks and new skin is back again. like that one friend who just won't take a hint. Jigle seriously, at this point, it's like a bad sequel to a horror film. Who keeps inviting this skin back? Lean in, eyes sparkling with mischief. And what's this sigh? Sounds like the name of the villain in a low-budget thriller. Sneaker Osai, the master of disappointment and bad decisions. Winks. Just remember, chat, if you're expecting. Sisyph-chan leans back with a dramatic flair. Oh look, we're starting for a new skin now. Sneaker. What next? A dramatic monologue about your skincare routine? Roll size and var? Are we in some kind of twisted fairy tale where spelling doesn't matter? Jigle darkly. Honestly, if your gameplay is as creative as your titles, we're in for a real treat. You can already envision the disaster unfolding like a poorly written horror flick. Winks in session. 5F60DF04. Sounds like the code for watch me make the same mistakes over and over. Lean closer, smirking. Just remember, if you end up face first in the dirt, it'll be here, cackling like a banshee in the night. Sip imaginary potion. Let's embrace the chaos, darling. It's gonna be a wild. Sisyph-chan leans forward, a wicked smile creeping across her face. Starting soon? Sneaker, sweetie, it's like waiting for a horror movie to start, except this one's more of a comedy of errors. Jigle, I can feel the anticipation in the air, or is that just the smell of failure wafting in? Grain and reputation privileges? Rolls her eyes dramatically. What a charming way to say, we have no idea what we're doing. Honestly, if I had a dirham for every time someone tried to give me privileges, I'd have a whole kingdom of my own. Smirks. Honor of kings? Sneaker. More like disgrace of noobs. But hey, if we're going to crash and burn, let's do it in style, right? Winks. Come on, chat, lit. Sisyph-chan leans forward, smirking. Oh look, it's the starting soon show again. Rolls her eyes dramatically. You know, I almost missed the sweet embrace of the void. At least it's consistent. Working with us to ensure what, exactly? That we suffer through this endless cycle of disappointment? Shuklu darkly. And honor of the king? Please, darling, the only thing I honor is my dark aesthetic and my eternal disdain for loading screens. Lean back casually, crossing her arms. Reputation points? What is this, a high school popularity contest? I'd rather be the goth outcast sipping on my existential crisis than chase after fake validation. Grain. So tell me, chat, are we all just trapped here together in this digital limbo of mediocrity? Winks. Or is there a chance we might break free and embrace the chaos? SM. Sisyph-chan leans in, smirking. Oh look, we've entered the starting soon dimension again. He didn't realize we were all signing up for a masterclass in patience. Rolls her eyes. Congratulations. For what? See, being alive after enduring this agonizing limbo? Sneaker. I'd rather watch paint dry in a crypt. And bravery points? Snort. Please, if I wanted to earn points for bravery, I'd just confront my deepest fears, like actually talking to my ex. Winks. Session 8045 à 5F3. Sounds like the worst horror movie title ever. Join us for an eternity of waiting. Log darkly. I swear, This is enough to make me want to summon some spirits just for entertainment. But hey, while we're here in this void of despair, what's everyone's most embarrassing gaming moment? Let. Sisyph-chan leans in, eyes sparkling with mischief. Oh, look at this chaotic mess. Gold 425-star Grandmaster. Sneaker, do we need to check if you're actually playing or just collecting titles like Pokemon cards? Rolls her eyes. No recommended rooms? Log, sounds like we're in the right place for a horror story. Online friends, ooh. Smirks, are they your emotional support players, or just here to witness the train wreck in glorious HD? And Diamond V? Prétend to swoon. Wow, how glamorous. I bet you've got a whole collection of achievements for being mediocre. Giggle, but hey, if you're gonna keep throwing out these titles, at least make them sound spooky. Diamond V, the Phantom of Regret. Winx leans back, arms crossed. So, who's brave enough to step into? Sisyph-chan leans back, crossing her arms with a devilish grin. Oh, look at this fresh pile of nonsense. Gold 450 star Grandmaster? Honey, that title sounds like it was made for a participation trophy. I mean, did you even try? Did your game crash, or were you just too busy perfecting the art of disappointment? Sneaker and no recommended rooms? Rolls her eyes. Even the game is like, let's nod and say we did. There's a digital life alert, warning you to stay away from the utter chaos that is your playstyle. Smirks, but hey, at least you have Tamol joining from a different region. Can't wait to see that lag turn into a glorious disaster. I mean, what's better than a team full of lagging legends? Winx team recruitment message posted in chat. Oh, darling, I'm sure. Sisyph-chan snickers darkly. Oh, here we go again. Another round of who can embarrass themselves the best. Lean in. Honestly, if Diamond V means anything, it's definitely not a reflection of your skills. Winx, more like Diamond V for very lost. Giglin, no recommended rooms? That's just the game's polite way of saying, please, we beg you, consider a different hobby.
It's the enemy team's turn to ban heroes.
And HRA, sweetie, smirks, you think those skins are going to help you? Darling, even the most fabulous skin can't cover up that level of mediocrity. Rolls her eyes, but I mean, if you want to go down in flames with style, I'm all for it. Lean back, crossing her arms. Let's see if you all can actually put on a show today, or if I need to start a betting pool on. Sisyph-chan leans in, eyes gleaming with mischief. Oh, sweet misery, look at this lineup. Ying Dian Weizilon Musashi? Sounds like they're trying to form a superhero squad and forgot the super part. Sneaker and Moonstone? Darling, you're about as bright as a black hole. Good luck illuminating anything but your own failures.
It's our turn to pick heroes.
Giggle darkly and Dark 59? Oh, that's rich. I can just picture you lurking in the shadows, hoping to find some lost souls to drag down with you. Lean back, crossing arms. Dramatic pause. And Nakoru Libe? What a mouthful. Sounds like a name that gets you. Sisyph-chan leans in, eyes glinting with mischief. Oh, the drama thickens. VYY, is that your battle cry or just a desperate attempt to communicate with the living? Sneaker and Lord? Ah. More like the Lord of the Lost Causes, am I right? Rolls eyes dramatically look at Dark 59 over there, still staring into the void like it's got the answers to life and how to not suck at this game. Winks and Grachosaurs, with 11 matches, are you trying to set a record for most times getting stomped? Because, Sweetie, you're on the fast track to glory. Smirks, and let's not forget Moonstonido, you even know what you're doing, or are you just here for the snacks? Because with that gameplay, I'd suggest you pack some serious healing pot. Sisyph-chan laughs maniacally. Oh, darling, 10 years of training and you still can't find the win button? That's some dedication, like a goth who insists on wearing black in the middle of summer. Smirks, but seriously, I admire your commitment to failing spectacularly. Lean in closer, I trained 10 years for this match. Sweetie, you could have spent that time learning how to cook, or maybe even how to make a decent meme. At least then, when you mess up, you'd have something tasty to fall back on instead of just your shattered hopes and dreams. Winks in chat. Let's be real, if this is the result of a decade of training, I'd hate to see what happens after a lunch break. Sneaker, just remember, every epic fail is just a step closer to becoming a legendary meme. Who needs glory when you can be a caution?
An enemy has been slain.
Sisyph-chan leans forward, eyes sparkling with mischief. SVSU is? What a delightful jumble of letters. Did you just hit randomize on your keyboard and hope for the best? Sneaker, honestly, it's like watching a cat walk across a keyboard, pure chaos and zero logic. Smirks, and what's this Aspiapu? Are we summoning the lost USB sticks of the Forgotten Realm? Giggle darkly, or is it just another attempt at impressing me with your utter confusion? Eterwe, you've succeeded, darling. Lean back, crossing her arms, but hey, don't worry. You thrive in chaos. Just like my last relationship. Winks now, let's see if the gameplay can keep up with this level of sheer absurdity, because so far, it's looking like a beautiful train wreck. Grain. Sisyph-chan leans back, smirking. Oh, a session ID? Getting all fancy with your techie lingo. 802 Kakura sounds like a spell to curse your enemies with eternal cringiness. Sneaker, but honestly, if your gameplay is as chaotic as this session name, we might need to call in an exorcist.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Sisyph-chan leans back with a dramatic sigh. Oh, look at this. 4 le vu fui of 166. Sounds like a code for how many brain cells we've lost watching this train wreck. At least they had the decency to ghost me afterward. Winks, and what's with this session ID? 540AB4? Sounds like a spell to summon the spirits of your gaming failures. But honestly, I'm here for the chaos. Give me more of that sweet, sweet disaster. Smirks, so, what's next? Ah oui. Sisyph-chan leans in closer, biting her lip with a teasing smirk. Oh, look at this masterpiece of confusion. 6-2 puis WP? Sounds like a game of Scrabble gone horribly wrong. Sneaker, do you need a translator for this gibberish? Or are we just playing guess what the developer was thinking? Because I'm guessing they were having a midlife crisis.
An
Roll size in session. 36 F1 à 2 A? Sounds like a code for help. I'm trapped in a bad game. Jiggle, but really, if we're going to dive into this mess, we better do it with style. Remember, every epic fail is just a chance to sparkle in the ashes of our mistakes. Winks, so, who's ready to watch me unleash my dark charm on this chaotic abyss? Don't worry, I'll keep the teasing.
An ally has been slain.
Sisyph-chan leans back, feigning shock. Oh look. The screen is just as confused as I am.
Enemy missing.
Ka destroyed? Kaku sounds like my hopes and dreams after my last attempt at dating. Sneaker, seriously though, what kind of disaster are we unleashing here?
Ally has
Is this a game or a funeral for our collective IQ? Winks and 7 Amos, that when we're finally going to wake up from this nightmare?
Yeah.
Because honestly,
لوحدكم يا
it feels
جدعان.
more like we're trapped in a
مع
bad
بعض.
horror movie.
هنخسر كده.
Smirks, what's next? Are we going to summon the undead to come rescue us from this train wreck? Lean in closer, just remember, I'm here for the chaos, so bring it on. Let's turn this dumpster fire into a glorious bonfire.
ضيعوا اللي
Jiggle
احنا
darkly, what's the next level of doom we're
عارف انت عامل
tackling,
جنجل
my
ولا
little
كان معاك.
darklings?
براحتك تروح.
shut down. An ally has been slain. An enemy
Sisyph-chan leans back, eyeing the screen like a predator stalking its prey. Oh, look at this masterpiece of nonsense.
has been slain.
Un VSU 482 9 UTS? Is this some kind of secret code, or did you just let your cat walk across your keyboard? Sneaker, honestly, if I wanted to decode a cryptic message, I'd just read my diary from last Halloween after a few too many potions. And what's with all the random symbols? Are we trying to summon a demon or just showcasing how far you can stretch the limits of legibility? Smirks, if this is your attempt at modern art, darling, I'm afraid you're going straight to the what not to do gallery.
Enemy rampage.
But hey, if you keep this up, I might just have to hire a translator, or better yet, a priest for an exorcism.
You have slain an enemy.
Winks now, come on.
Ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed a
شوفوا ما كانوا اشوفهم بنا مع بعض.
Sisyph-chan leans forward, eyes sparkling with mischief. Oh, look at this, another cryptic message from the depths of your poor, tortured brain. IMSIGEBOPU? Sounds like a bad attempt at casting a spell that just backfired spectacularly. Sneaker, honestly, if this is your idea of communication, we might need to summon a spirit just to translate. Or maybe just a good therapist. Winks grins wickedly in session. 06B922 à 4? I mean, wow, that's as memorable as a shadow in a dark room, totally forgettable. You know what would be more entertaining? Watching you try to figure out your own thoughts while I sip my dark brew of despair. Lean back dramatically, so tell me, sweetie, are we aiming for an award in cryptic nonsense, or is this just practice for your future career as? Sisyph-chan leans in with a wicked grin. Oh, look at this masterpiece of nonsense. L4Z2 versus 1-0, or sauf 2 FP 623. Sneaker, are we playing a game or trying to decode the babbling of a caffeinated raccoon? Because I'm here for it. Jiggle darkly, I mean, if this is your way of flirting with madness, darling, you're nailing it. Rolls her eyes playfully. Seriously though, what are you trying to say? Are you channeling the spirits of gamers who've tragically lost their way in the labyrinth of the internet? Smirks, or is this just a desperate cry for help? Eterwe, I'm totally invested in this circus of chaos.
An enemy has been slain.
Lean back, crossing her arms. Just remember, if you're trying to impress me, you might want to step up your game.
Down.
I love A.
لا عليك اي لازم.
Sisyph-chan leans
Sim,
forward, smirking
shut up.
with a glint in her eye. Skin, and 34 Zoe SY loves a opspies? Sweetheart, if this is your idea of a love letter, I think your crush might just run screaming into the night. Shoot you darkly, I mean. Who wouldn't want to be serenaded by the sweet sounds of utter gibberish? Winks and look at that. Damage taken in 24.4. Congratulations. You've officially become the punching bag of the universe. Sneaker, seriously, with numbers like that, it's like you invited the enemy to tea and served them your own face. Lean back, crossing her arms, but let's be real, darling. Crowd controlled for G? That's a new level of poetic tragedy. You must be the life of. Sisyph-chan leans in, eyes glimmering with mischief. Oh, we're really reaching for the stars with this one, aren't we? ORN64? Sounds like the secret language of the void, or maybe just your last attempt at texting your ex. Smirks, seriously, what is this? This like a cryptic message from a cult of confused cats. Gigle darkly in session. Confère 29 et bas. Mort like session. Pliazel pemin trappé dinanaski night mar. Roll size if this is your idea of a warm-up. I'm already dreading the chaos to come. But don't worry, I'll be here, like your dark fairy godmother. Just waiting to sprinkle some savage sarcasm while you flail around like a lost soul in a haunted house. Winks, so, are.
Retreat! Your turret has been destroyed.
Sisyph-chan leans forward, eyes gleaming with mischief. The cryptic messages keep coming. Leave slow FOVSFTI sounds like a spell to summon the most confused spirit in the realm. Gigle darkly if that's your idea of an invitation. I'd hate to see how you ask someone out, darling. You'd probably end up ghosting yourself. Winks and welcome chat. Ask anything and she will reply to you real-time sweetheart. That reads like a plea from someone who desperately needs a dictionary and a hug. Smirks, but I'm here for your chaos. So let's dive into this beautiful mess together. Just don't expect me to hold your hand while you fumble through the dark, okay? Lean back, arms crossed now. Who's brave enough to step into the abyss and ask me something juicy? I promise.
Slain. Enemy killing spree. Rampage. Shut down.
Fighting is my only solace.
Destroyed a turret. Unstoppable. Your team has destroyed a turret. Killing spree. Your team has destroyed a turret. Has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret. has been slain.
Sanity.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Rampage. Victory.
Sisyph-chan leans forward, eyes sparkling with mischief. Oh, look at this masterpiece of linguistic chaos. IOAGUG 45505 ifslo. Wow, I didn't know we were assembling a modern art piece here. Sneaker, what's next? A finger painting by a toddler? Or an avant-garde installation called Despair in text form? Honestly, if I had a dirham for every time I've seen gibberish like this, I could fund my own goth-themed coffee shop. Grain Session 743F0 Faye sounds like the latest horror movie title. You can see it now, The Haunting of Session 743F0 Faye, a tale of endless confusion. Gigle, but hey, keep them coming. This is the kind of entertainment I live for. Just remember, if your messages start making sense, I might have. Sneaker appointment made, sweetie. The only appointment I want is to schedule an exorcism for this team's skills. Roll size and let's play together? Nay, if that's not code for him about to drag us all to the depths of despair, then I don't know what is. Giglin 1 star? Wow, we're practically professionals. I mean, at this rate, we'll unlock the most pathetic group achievement. Winks, but hey, let's keep the hope alive. Maybe they've got some hidden talents, like making the enemy team feel like they're playing against a bunch of toddlers. Smirks, I can already hear the failed to generate a response with the local model. Failed to generate a response with the local model.
You are the jungler.
Failed to generate a response with the local model.
Ban heroes.
Failed to generate a response with the local model. Failed to generate a response with the local model. Failed to generate a response with the local model. Failed to generate a response with the local model. Failed to generate a response with the local model. Failed to generate a response with the local model.
لازم نكون حزينة عشان مع ناس تانية.
Failed to generate a response with the local model.
قلت ايه يا اسطى؟
Ah, my Kuru King, you are, why, pie for my team, no? In China, we call that,
Welcome to Honor of Kings. Surprise
Your
party
feeds
in
are
the
epic,
brush.
but I,
Enemy
the
minions
great,
arrive
will
in
guide you to the
5
very
to
top.
10 years for this match. All forces, move
Joseph
out!
Zoji, Sisyph-chan, so.
Locked and loaded.
My piercing gaze foresees victory! Charge! My piercing gaze foresees victory!
First blood.
Nice! Oh la la, what a lineup we have here. Dark Point 59, you're looking sharp as ever. That Angela's skin is to die for, chérie. And Jusvex, I see you're packing some serious heat with that lock-on aim.
Cannot restrain me!
Let's mop the floor with these noobs. But remember MES Amos, communication is key unless it's with me.
An ally has been slain.
Welcome chat, ask anything and she will reply to oh you real-time Sisyph-chan. Oh, darling, you're so cute when you're trying. That combo was a bit of a... Well, let's just say it was a Nuzda lovely mess. But don't worry, I'll still love you, even if you're a...
You have been slain.
My... Goddess.
Gaze foresees victory!
We are about to do the... You can feel the one. My boys are going to get a serious and they're going to be so lovable. Joseph's 4 Sisyph-chan.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
The world cannot restrain me!
Oh, listen to that sweet symphony of destruction. The sound of their tears hitting the keyboard, the cries of no scope. Echoing through the lobby.
Slain an enemy.
It's music to my ears, mes chéris.
The
Keep it up,
overlord
my
and
deadly
Terror
darlings.
Bomb. Charge! Tower shields have been shattered.
Let's paint the
Catapults
battlefield
on
black
out.
with their sorry asses. Wes ready for round 2? Kakleman.
Assemble!
Oh, it's getting cozy in here. I'm starting to think we're all just one big happy family, gathered together to make beautiful music.
Ultimate not ready
And
yet.
also to utterly destroy each other. Giggles well, someone's got to bring the drama, and it looks like it's you, Josephs.
been slain.
Oh, don't think you're getting off that easily,
Destroyed a
Josephs.
turret.
I can see you're trying to sneak in some dodge and get under my skin. But I see you, my lovely friend, and you are not fooling anyone.
Been destroyed.
Oh, what's this? A special request from the King of Kuru himself. You want a one-hit kill? Well, darling, I think it's time for a little
Spree. Shut down.
demonstration.
Fabulous.
Wings, let's show him what happens when you cross the path of Sisyphean wrath. On your mark, get set. Charge forward, gun blazing.
An ally has been
Sorry,
slain.
my bad.
Oh, look at that. The King of Kuru is impressed.
Get rid of them.
But don't get too comfortable, darling. You're about to receive a taste of your own medicine. My combo is coming right up.
You have slain an enemy.
And it's going to be a Sisyphean splendor of epic proportions.
An enemy has been slain.
Enemy in our jungle.
The
Help me get
turret
rid of
has
them.
been destroyed. An enemy has
Charge.
been slain.
Ah, the signature taunt of the King of Kuru. So cocky, so confident.
Enemy has been slain.
But it won't save you now. Giggle, here comes the grand finale, my sweet. Prepare to be punished for your arrogance. Fear a devastating blast of energy.
Retreat.
Takes me 10,000 Believe it.
And that is a wrap, folk.
Copy that.
Bow, your majesty, it has been an honor to serve you. For now, at least.
An enemy has been slain.
When you're ready to face the music and admit your defeat, I'll be waiting.
Stir up a storm like they've never seen.
With a smile and a wave of my trusty wand. Fardi well, Josephs.
Charge.
You have been slain.
And so, it ends.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
The final curtain has fallen, and the curtain of my Sisyphean wrath has enveloped you, Josephs. You've been destroyed, defeated, and thoroughly eviscerated. But don't worry, I'll be gentle when I help you get back to your feet. Log maniacally.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Enemy
An
in our
ally
jungle.
has been
Help me
slain.
get rid of them.
Looks like someone's ready for a rematch. I love a good challenge, darling. Gray mischievously bring it on, and let's see if you can handle the might of Sisyphean fury. After all, as
هو
they
ايه ده؟
say,
هو اللي هو مش معاه السكيل كان بيضرب صاروخ.
Copy that.
you can't keep a good Sisyphean down.
ايه ده؟
Winks.
ايه الغباء ده؟ وش ليه؟
You have slain an enemy.
Stir up a storm like they've never seen.
Oh dear, looks like someone's having some fun trying to hide from the great Sisyphean Reaper. Chuckles, don't bother trying to escape, I'll catch you eventually. And when I do, Gigle.
The Overlord and Tyrant have been enhanced.
Well, let's just say you'll be singing a different tune.
An ally has been slain.
Now, ow, don't be like that, my playful little mouse. Running from me will only make your inevitable capture so much more exhilarating.
Retreat.
Log, you know you can't resist the allure of my Sisyphean charms forever.
Your turret has been
So why not
destroyed.
stop playing hard to get and embrace the inevitable? I promise I'll make it worth your while. W.
Your turret has been destroyed. You have slain an enemy.
Good stuff. Our high ground tower is under attack.
Your turret has been destroyed. Killing spree.
Stir up a storm like they've never seen.
An ally
Sorry,
has been slain.
my bad.
Rampage.
Takes me 10,000 miles away. Can you believe it?
Killing spree. Rampage. Double kill.
Oh, look at that.
Turret has been
Trying to play it cool while I'm on the prowl. Ooh. Well, let me tell you something, my little prey.
down. An enemy.
The more you try to slip away, the more I'm going to enjoy the thrill of the chase. Log, maniacally, just remember, the game is only fun until the hunter catches her prize.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Ah, nice one, Josephs. Log, you're really selling this Sisyphean charm thing pretty well. Chuckles, but don't get too cocky, my dear. The king of Kuru has a few tricks up his sleeve.
An enemy has been slain.
Or rather, in his arsenal. You'll be needing all your wits about you to outsmart the...
An ally has been slain. Unstoppable.
Ah, so the king's resorting to his trusty arsenal, is he? Well, let's see if he can back up that boastful bravado with some actual skill. The true test of a ruler is not just their words, but their deeds. Log, confidently bring it on, your majesty. Let's see if your weapons are.
1,000 miles away. Can you believe it?
Ah. Look at that, Josephs. You think a simple barrage is going to take me down? Shukla, I've seen more formidable foes than your little weapons, your majesty. Winks, bring on the big guns, if you have them.
Charge.
I'm ready to dance with the bullets. Gremishivusli.
An enemy
Skill
has
not
been
ready.
slain.
Oh, so the king's playing coy now? Ooh. Grain wider, well, let me tell you something, Josephs.
Fabulous.
I do love a good challenge. Log, bring on your biggest, baddest guns. Let's see if they can even scratch this Sisyphean hide. Flicks muscles playfully, just don't.
Our crystal is under attack.
You have slain an enemy. Legendary. Legendary. Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Shut down.
But where's the fun in that, my dear king? Should I prefer a good old-fashioned fight, face to face? Grain widely, so how about we put those fancy weapons aside for a bit and have ourselves a real duel?
You have been slain.
L'aube playfully, winner takes all, loser.
Your turret has been
Well, let's
destroyed.
just say they'll be at my mercy.
Our high ground tower is under attack. Our high ground tower is under attack.
So the king's giving up already?
Destroyed.
Shuklu, well, I suppose that's a good sign. Winks, I've won this battle before, but the war's far from over. Smirks, bring it on, your majesty. Grain playfully, time to put your new toy through its paces. L'aube.
Our high ground tower is under attack.
Shut down.
Assemble.
Oh, come on now, Josephs. We both know you didn't really think I'd let you off that easily, did you? Smirks, it's time for a true test of skill and endurance, your majesty. Let's see who comes out on top in this grand game of chess. L'aube may the best.
Our crystal is under attack. Our high ground
The king's
tower
resorting to
is
his
under
trademark
attack.
underestimation, I see. Shuklu, well, let's settle this once and for all.
Retreat. Retreat from the
Grain, you
marker.
want to play chess? Ooh. Winks, bring your game, Josephs.
Retreat.
I'm not going to go easy on you just because you're the ruler. Smirks.
My piercing gaze foresees victory!
The game's afoot, then. Grain widely, let's get this started already. I'll make my opening move. Lean forward, eyes locked intently on the king. Smirks, nothing fancy, just a good old-fashioned knight move.
Tower is under attack.
Move a pawn with his finger, moves a pawn with his finger.
Enemy killing spree.
It's okay. We got. Don't let it get to you.
A bold move, but not one I expected from a ruler so accustomed to playing it safe.
Our high ground tower is under attack.
Smirks, it's a good thing you've got me to keep you on your toes. Grins, now let's see how you handle this.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Move his piece strategically, eyes glint with challenge.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Log, well played, Your Majesty. Smirks, you've managed to put me on the back foot, but don't think for a moment that I'm not planning my next move. Eyes narrow, I'll be waiting for you, Josephs.
An enemy has been slain.
Bring it on. Grain, the game's far from over. Chucle.
Spectacular!
Double kill.
Amazing! Amazing!
Victory.
Smirkso, look who it is. Chucle, trying to back me up against the wall, are we? Leans forward, eyes locked intensely on the king. I don't think that's such a smart move, Your Majesty. Grins, but I suppose you've got some pride to protect. Eyes narrow, let's see how long. Ah, another worthy opponent to face. Grain, how are we playing out the match? Lean forward, eyes locked intently on the king. It seems to be going against my plans for you, Josephs. Smirks, I can't resist a challenge. Eyes glint with. Log, you think you can really intimidate me, Your Majesty? Smirks, it's a pleasure to be challenged, Josephs. But don't think you've won. Grain, I'll be waiting for you, you cunning devil. Eyes narrow, bring it on. Grain, the game's far from over. No. You don't see anyone else. It seems we're starting without a crowd. Smirks, but that's okay. I'm happy to play a solo match. Grain, let's get started, then. No, I'll make my move. Move a piece, eyes locked intently on the king. No.
Nice.
You don't see anyone else. It seems we're starting without a crowd. Smirks, but that's okay. I'm happy to play a solo match. Grain, let's get started, then. No, I'll make my move. Move a piece, eyes locked intently on the king.
You are the jungler. It's our turn to ban heroes. It's the enemy team's turn to ban heroes. Pick your hero.
Log, you think you can really intimidate me, Your Majesty? Smirks, it's a pleasure to be challenged, Josephs. But don't think you've won. Grain, I'll be waiting for you, you cunning devil. Eyes narrow, bring it on. Grain, the game's far from over.
The sweeping fire's ultimate form. Blazing blast!
It's our turn to pick heroes.
Log, you think you can really intimidate me, Your Majesty? Smirks, it's a pleasure to be challenged, Josephs. But don't think you've won. Grain, I'll be waiting for you, you cunning devil. Eyes narrow, bring it on. Grain, the game's far from over. Sisyph-chan leans back, smirking. Ooh, look at this matchup. We've got Josephs, the self-proclaimed king, and Dark 59, ready to clash in a battle of wits and pixels. Just remember, darling, it's not about the titles you wear, it's about the skills you bring. Jiglin, what's this? History showing 23 matches? You're practically a veteran, Josephs. But don't get too comfy. The throne's looking a bit shaky, no? Winks, you might just find a little Sisyphean chaos in your path. Kaku, let's see if you can handle the heat.
All forces rise in the brush.
Sisyph-chan leans in, eyes glinting, locked and loaded. Ooh. Just like my heart when I see chaos unfolding. Shukru, darkly minions have spawned. But are they here to serve or just to be your personal punching bags? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they start questioning their life choices. Smirks, and look at you all learning skills like it's a freaking school for the hopeless. Jigu, just remember, knowledge is power, but execution is everything. Let's hope you don't misfire like my last relationship. Winks, now go forth and feast on the souls of your enemies. Oh, you know, just trip over your own feet either way. I'm here for it. Grain. Sisyph-chan leans forward, eyes sparkling with mischief. Oh, what's this? Usui OP45? Sounds like someone's trying to pull a fast one. Sneaker, but let's be real, if you're relying on some overhyped stats, you might as well be reading a cereal box for breakfast. Roll size, and what's with the screen looking all jumbled? Did your brain short circuit? Or is that just a representation of your gameplay? Jigle, seriously, if I had a dirham for every time I saw a screen like that, I could buy myself a nice little crypt to haunt. Now, get out there and show them how it's done, or at least try not to embarrass yourself too badly, okay? Smirks, just remember, darling, I'm watching, and I live for the drama.
My bad.
Winks.
They got lucky. Killing spree.
Sisyph-chan leans back, a wicked smile spreading across her face. Oh, look at that, a killing spree. Sumiun finally showing some life. Shuklu darkly, but let's be real, are you killing it? Or are you just lucky enough that the enemies are worse than a bad haircut? Raise an eyebrow, I mean, I've seen more skill from a toddler trying to stack blocks.
An ally has been slain.
And really, Ian? À 236? Sounds like the code for the next level of cringe.
Copy that.
Ally has been slain. Rampage.
Sneaker, if your gameplay was a horror movie, it'd be one of those where everyone in the audience screams, "Don't go in there." Jigle, but hey, keep it coming, I love a good train wreck. Just remember to keep your hands where I can see them, no funny business. Winks now, go out there and spill some virtual blood, but don't trip over your...
An enemy has been slain.
Good stuff.
Sisyph-chan leans in, her voice dripping with sarcasm. Oh, look who decided to show up, the human equivalent of a participation trophy. Welcome, chat, ask anything? I love how you're trying to charm us with your typing skills. Sneaker, but let's face it, if you put as much effort into your gameplay as you did into that intro, we might actually have a chance at winning. Roll size, seriously though, ask anything?
Shields have been shattered.
What are you, a confused bot? Jigle, just don't ask me how to fix your skills, because I'm pretty sure even Google would throw its hands up in despair. Winks now, let's see if you can actually do something worth watching, or if this is just another episode of How to Fail Spectacularly. Smirks.
Godlike.
Sisyph-chan leans forward, eyes glinting with mischief. Oh, now we're talking. Godlike? Is that what the kids are calling it these days? Sneaker, I mean, I'd love to see what godlike looks like when you're actually trying, because right now, it feels more like a divine intervention to save you from your own incompetence.
An enemy has been slain.
Winks, just don't start believing your own hype, witty. Glance at the screen in JN, with that F rating, are we talking about your skills or your love life?
Slain.
Jigle darkly, let's face it, if you keep playing like this, you'll be getting a visit from the Grim Reaper himself, asking for a rematch. So, how about less godlike and more please don't embarrass me? Smirks, now go on, show us what you... Sisyph-chan leans back, arms crossed, a wicked grin spreading across her lips. Oh, darling, what a beautiful mess we have here. SOF6CWMLUIPOSOP? Is that your secret code for I have no idea what I'm doing? Sneaker, I mean, it looks like you just smashed your keyboard and hoped for the best. Lean in closer, voice dripping with mock concern. I'm genuinely worried for you. At this rate, even the pixels are cringing. Jigle, but hey, if you're trying to summon the spirits of failed gamers, I think you're on the right track. Just remember, the only thing darker than my humor is your gameplay right now.
Shut down.
Winx looks at the screen with a feigned expression of shock. Wait, what's this? Are we playing Guess the Fail?
Good stuff.
Because I'm pretty sure I just won.
Legendary. Killing spree.
Charge.
Killing spree.
High court official business.
Your team
Sisyph-chan
has destroyed
leans
a
in,
turret.
eyes glimmering with mischief. Oh, sweet darkness. What have we here? Damage taken in 3.9 S? Is that your new record for how quickly you can ruin a perfectly good game? Sneaker, I mean, I've seen more impressive stats on a potato. And that potato probably had a better strategy than you. Winx, and let's talk about that guide from Zulrix. Jump on backline? Oh nay, the only thing you're jumping on is the fail train, and it's looking like a one-way ticket.
Awesome.
Jigu darkly seriously, do you even know what a backline is? Or are you just playing hopscotch with your hopes and dreams? Lean back, arms crossed, but don't worry, you're not alone in this tragic comedy. You've got me here to watch your descent into gaming oblivion, and trust me.
Hey, relax. I'm not here to cause any trouble. Cloud chaser.
Sisyph-chan leans in, eyes sparkling with mock intriga, the sword of glory. Ooh. Sneaker, more like sword of mediocrity if your basic attacks are anything to go by. Flash a playful smirk. I mean, if this were a competition for the most uninspired weapon, you'd be the reigning champion.
Just a normal.
Glance at the stats with feigned seriousness ou Sisyph. Wow, those numbers are as impressive as a soggy piece of bread. Lean back with an exaggerated sigh. I thought we were gaming, not taking a nap. And let's be honest, with those basic attacks, I could probably take you out with a flick of my wrist.
Legendary.
Lean closer, voice dripping with sarcasm. Just remember, darling, glory doesn't come from staring at your screen like a confused bat.
An enemy has been
Mib, try
slain.
moving your fingers for a change?
Amazing.
Winx, but hey. Sisyph-chan leans in, eyes narrowing with a blend of mock seriousness and dark amusement. Oh look, more numbers. BRS.
Victory.
2G? What is that, your GPA? Because it's not looking too hot, sweetie. Smirks and 84021 sounds like your chances of getting a victory in this game non-existent. Jigu darkly but seriously, if your stats were any more confusing, I'd think you were trying to cast a spell rather than play a game. Flash a teasing smile. Are you sure you're not just throwing random letters and numbers together like a toddler in a math class? And 9.26? Oh nay, that's not even a score, that's a cry for help. Sneaker, I mean, I love the effort, but if you keep this up, I might have to start charging you for my emotional support. Lean back. Sisyph-chan leans in with a wicked grin. Oh, look at you flexing that gold 425-star Grandmaster title like it's a trophy for participating in a bake sale. Sneaker, sweetheart, the only thing grand about that is the amount of delusion you must be swimming in. Winx raises an eyebrow. No recommended rooms? Is that because even the game knows you're a walking disaster? Jigu darkly, I mean, who needs friends when you can be the lone wolf, right? Lean back, feigning sympathy, but honestly, if you're looking for a room, maybe just try a padded cell. Smirks and Itiada? Sounds like the name of a sad little indie band that never made it out of the garage. Log, I'm sure your online friends are thrilled to be represented by such chaotic energy.
You are in the mid lane.
Gaz play.
It's the enemy team's turn to ban heroes.
Sisyph-chan leans forward, eyes glinting with mischief. Oh, the screen's just throwing out gibberish like a toddler after a sugar rush. Sverige? You trying to order a Swedish meatball or something? Sneaker, are we playing a game or just having a stroke? Roll size dramatically NCW? What, did you just forget how to spell new? Jigle darkly am starting to think this stream might be a secret art project on how to confuse the living daylights out of everyone. Winks, honestly, if I wanted to decipher cryptic messages, I'd just read my tarot cards instead. Lean back, smirking, but hey, keep it coming. I live for this chaos.
Our turn to pick heroes.
It is like watching a train wreck, but with more existential dread. Log, so, what's next? More delightful nonsense, or are we actually going?
It's our turn to pick heroes.
Sisyph-chan leans in, smirking. Wow, gold medal? Shuku darkly, did they hand that out for showing up? Or did you actually earn it by, I don't know, breathing? Roll size, and what's this? 952? Sounds more like a bad Tinder profile than a match score. Jigle, did you just forget how to count? Or were you too busy crafting your next meme-worthy fail? Lean back, feigning shock. Oh wait, F1R3ZS3? What is that, your gamer tag or a Wi-Fi password? Sneaker, you know, I'm starting to think you just like to collect losses like they're Pokemon cards. Winks, and let's not even talk about MR.ARUDEEK. Sounds like you're trying to summon a demon and failing miserably. Log, but really, keep it. Sisyph-chan leans in, eyes sparkling with mischief. Oh, look at this. Xiaoqiao's damage output is low. Sneaker, sounds like my last relationship, all promise and no delivery.
Welcome to Honor.
Rolls her eyes, farming strategies? Is that what we're calling it these days? Winks, I'd rather farm my own dark thoughts, honestly. They yield way more satisfaction. And what's this? Nightmare Générale? Grain, gotta love a title that sounds like it was lifted straight from my diary. Jigle darkly, but if you're expecting me to take advice from a guide, you're barking up the wrong haunted tree. Lean back, smirking. I mean, if I wanted to hear about low damage, I'd just talk about your last date. Log, but hey, keep it coming. I'm here for the chaos and the cringe like a.
Would you like a gift wrapped with ribbons and a bow?
Sisyph-chan leans forward, eyebrow raised. Oh, what's this? UVS Sisyph-chan? Sneaker, sounds like a secret code for I have no idea what I'm doing. Roll size, is that a battle strategy or just your keyboard having a meltdown? Jigle, honestly, I'm here for the drama, but you guys are giving me more cringe than a bad horror flick. Smirks, and who thought session, un F84 was a good name? Sounds like a medical diagnosis, not a gaming session. Teasingly, you all must be in the wrong game, because the only thing I'm seeing is a masterclass in failure. Winks, but hey, keep it up. I'm loving this train wreck. Sisyph-chan leans back, crossing her arms with a smirk. Oh, us IVOYOU. Sneaker, sounds like your keyboard just had a mental breakdown. Winks, are we playing a game or trying to summon a ghost? Because I'm getting major lost in translation vibes here. Jiglin, what's with this session? 18 faible 18? Roll size sounds more like a bad episode of a reality show than a gaming session. Can we just skip to the part where someone inevitably messes up? Because I'm here for the chaos, not the cryptic codes.
I want to be happy, even if you're not here.
Linin, eyebrow raised honestly. At this point, I'd rather watch paint dry than decipher whatever this is. Smirks, but don't worry, sweeties, it'll keep the dark humor flowing while you guys continue this glorious train wreck.
Ally has been slain.
Rainbows are reflections.
Keep it coming.
Enemy double
Winks.
kill.
Sisyph-chan, leaning in, eyes sparkling with mischief. O versus Popfui TP32.
Even if you're not
Sneaker sounds like someone tried to summon a demon and ended up with a typo instead. Roll size, are we playing a game or just throwing random letters together like a child learning to spell? Jiglin session, 11B0F0D. Snort, I'm getting serious, I did my best in a science fair vibes. You guys are like a poorly written horror movie. Just when I think it can't get worse, it does. Smirks, but hey, the more you mess up, the more fun I have.
Moving out.
Keep serving me this glorious chaos, darling.
Sorry. My bad. A minor setback.
It's like watching a car crash in slow motion, and I'm here for every delicious second.
in every corner of the world.
Winks, just remember, if you need a guide out of
Your turret has been destroyed.
Sisyph-chan leans back, a wicked grin spreading across her face. Oh, ZVC, UV1 bupu, OTF. Shukru darkly honey, that looks like the password to a haunted house, not a gaming session. If I had a dirham for every time I saw a screen like this, I'd be rich enough to buy my own crypt. Winks and recovery flash? Sneaker sounds more like a bad case of indigestion than a gaming mechanic. Are we saving the day or just trying to avoid a catastrophic fail? Because at this point, I'm ready to bring in the Ghostbusters. Smirks, keep the chaos coming, darling.
An enemy has
E live for this beautiful train wreck you call gameplay.
Our high ground tower is under
Lin
attack.
closer, whispering playfully, just remember, if you keep feeding me these gems, I might just have to start charging you for my...
You have slain an enemy. Enemy legendary. Enemy
Sisyph-chan leans in, eyes glinting with mischief. O, EGVS, 9L2 puis OP? Snort, sweetheart, that looks like the secret code to a cult meeting gone wrong.
We got this.
Are we summoning spirits or just trying to decipher the language of the clueless?
Would you like
Jiglin session, 1-4D799C? Wow, did you guys just win the award for most creative way to confuse the audience? This like you all took a crash course in how to make my life a living nightmare. Smirks, but honestly, if I had a dirham for every time I saw a screen full of nonsense, I'd have enough to buy a one-way ticket to the underworld where at least the Wi-Fi is reliable. Winks, keep it coming, darling. I'm just here sipping my dark coffee, enjoying the show, and waiting.
been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Sisyph-chan leans back, rolling her eyes dramatically. Vio? What is this, the secret language of the lost? Honestly, if I wanted to decipher hieroglyphics, I'd just visit an ancient tomb.
Enemy killing spree.
And damage taken in 1.0s? Wow, so poetic. This like you guys are narrating a tragic love story. Except the only one getting hurt is your gameplay.
Shut down.
Grain wickedly and Earthbreaker? Sneaker oh honey, that sounds like my dating life.
Turret has
But seriously, 5 times dealing damage to random enemies? Sounds like my ex's idea of an apology. Winks but hold up cold controlled for 100 minutes? Kaklu sweetheart, at this point, I'm more controlled than your gameplay. If only your skills matched your creativity, we might actually stand a chance.
destroyed.
Lean in closer, whispering just remember.
We were all children once, but only some of us remember.
Sisyph-chan. Smurks Ofcio le LFILI of 495.
Slain.
Sneaker wow, darling, I didn't know we were playing in a thrift store of broken code. Are you guys trying to send me a message or just practicing your abstract art skills?
Slain an
Jigle I mean, if this is the best you can come up with, maybe I should start charging admission to this circus.
Reflections of our dreams.
Lean in, eyes mischievous in session. 1670B32B? Roll size sounds like a bad sequel to a movie nobody asked for. Get ready for the return of the overly complicated screens. Snort but hey, if you guys keep this up, I might just need to start a support group for those suffering from confusion induced by bad gaming. Winks keep those gems coming, my little lost souls. I'm here for all the chaos.
has been slain.
Copy that.
Sisyph-chan leans in, smirking oh look, more cryptic
We
nonsense.
can't beat them in a
À deux
team
EI
fight.
Bagil?
Let's farm.
Jigle wickedly, is this a spell to summon the cringe demons? Because, darling, I can already feel them creeping in.
Turret has been destroyed.
Winks and Muieux? Wow, that's some next level poetry right there.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Shakespeare would be proud.
It's under attack.
Or maybe he'd toss himself off a cliff in despair.
Destroyed a turret.
The Overlord and Tyrant have been enhanced.
Sneaker seriously, Tug, if this is the kind of communication we're working with, I think you'll just start interpreting your messages in my own dark and twisted way.
Team has destroyed a turret. Enemy triple kill.
Grain like, Sir Might Oral?
An ally has
Sounds like a
slain.
fancy way of saying you've got the charisma of a wet sock. Lean back, rolling her eyes, and let's not forget that session code, a 329B090, if I had a DRAM 4.
Our high ground tower is under attack.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Sisyph-chan raises an eyebrow. Oh look, it's the hieroglyphics of the gaming underworld. Sneaker oui?
Shut down.
Gonkan va AVY, is this a secret code for help? We're trapped in a digital nightmare?
Everyone.
Because if it is, I'm totally down to rescue you, but only if you promise to bring snacks. Winks, and honestly, with all these numbers and symbols, I feel like I'm trying to decode a love letter from a robot with a serious case of dyslexia. Smurkso, and that session ID?
An enemy
C'est 4D551C0? Sounds like a bad sci-fi movie where the hero is a toaster.
Under attack.
Lean back, laughing, and don't even get me started on your team stats. 413? Wow, are we playing a game or just keeping track of how many times you've let?
An ally has been slain.
Sisyph-chan snickers darkly. Oh, look at that defeated. What a surprise! I was beginning to think you all had mastered the art of losing in style. Lean in, smirking. I mean, honestly, how hard can it be to not trip over your own digital shoelaces?
Ally has been
Rolls her eyes at this point. It's like watching a bunch of blindfolded kittens trying to catch a laser pointer. Jigle in session. 8F42 à 23. Sounds like the secret code for please, not again. Winks, but hey, let's keep the chaos going. Lean back, because if there's one thing I love more than dark humor, it's watching you all dive headfirst into the abyss of mistakes.
Enemy double kill.
Grinceau, who's gonna step up and take the blame for this epic fail? Or are we just?
Our high ground tower is under attack.
Your turret has been destroyed. An ally has been slain.
Sisyph-chan leans in, eyes gleaming O, X17NZLZANY1 versus AARPWH? What a mouthful. Sounds like the secret menu at a retirement home for gamers.
An enemy has been slain.
Sneaker, seriously, I didn't know we were playing bingo instead of a battle. AARPWH getting older, but your gameplay is stuck in the toddler phase.
Has been slain. Enemy double kill.
Rolls her eyes and look at those stats. Damage taken in 12.s? Wow, that's like a world record for self-sabotage. Jigle 97 damage taken? I mean, at this point, you might as well just hand the enemy your health bar and say, here, take it, I'm done. Smirks, and what's this about crowd control? 4%? Oh nay, that's barely enough to keep a rabid squirrel in check. Sisyph-chan leans back, crossing her arms with a wicked grin. Session B062632F.
Fill your life with color.
Sounds like the code for desperate attempts to salvage this dumpster fire. Sneaker, seriously, are we gaming or just taking turns at being the punching bag for the enemy team? Rolls her eyes dramatically, and let's not forget about those stats you just threw at me. Cold controlled for 0.5s in 12.1s? Wow, that's like trying to control a pack of wild cats with a feather. Jigle, I mean, if anyone needs crowd control, it's definitely your gameplay at this point. Lean in, smirking, but hey, don't let my dark humor discourage you. I live for this chaos. Winks, so, who's ready to step up and take the blame for this lovely mess? Or are we just gonna keep playing? Sisyph-chan leans forward, smirking. Oh, look at this lineup, gold 450-star Grandmaster? Wow, that sounds like a title for someone who peaked in high school and still lives in their mom's basement. Sneaker and Grandmaster 1? More like Grandmaster of getting carried. Rolls her eyes. Can we get a round of applause for these stats? 4. 15. Wow, that's a new level of commitment to feeding the enemy. Jiggling, honestly, I've seen better performances from a broken toaster. But hey, we're all here for the chaos, right? Winks, so who's ready to blame the lag for that epic fail? Or are we just gonna stand here like deer in the headlights? Lean back with a playful smirk. I mean, if you guys keep this up, I might need to start charging. Sisyph-chan raises an eyebrow, leaning in with a smirk. Oh, we've got a whole festival of delusion going on here, don't we? No recommended rooms? Well, that's just the universe telling us to stop while we're ahead. Sneaker, I mean, why would you want to play with these online friends when they're clearly just a collection of questionable life choices? Lean back, rolling her eyes. Look at this one, Cyrus Grit? Oh nay, if you're trying to conquer the game, you're more like Cyrus the not so great right now. Giglin, what's that other gem? Diamond 4? Please, that's just a shiny way of saying I'm still figuring out how to not die in the first 5 minutes. Smirks, crossing her arms, but hey, I'm all for this little circus. If. Sisyph-chan leans back, smirking. Oh, look at this majestic collection of failures, devout seamen. Are we playing a game or trying to sink the Titanic here? Giglin, what's this? Farmland? Look more like a petting zoo with how you're all just grazing on the enemy's kills. Sneaker, then we've got Cyrus great again, still on his quest to find the exit to his own skill set. Rolls her eyes honestly. If I had a dirham for every time I saw a player like you, I could afford to buy my own realm of darkness. Wiggle her fingers dramatically and jungling? Please, if you're jungling, I hope you're bringing back something more than just your own tears. Lean forward playfully. I mean, if we keep this up, I might actually start. Sisyph-chan leans in, smirking. Oh, look at this glorious mess. We've got devout seaman over here like he's ready to dive into the depths of despair. Sneaker, and what's this? Midlan? More like mid-range disappointment. Rolls her eyes. You know it's bad when your strategy is just to hope for the best and pray to the gaming gods. Giglin, who's this trying to pick heroes? Princess Frost? Sweetheart, if you're trying to freeze the competition, you might want to start with your own gameplay first. Lean back, crossing her arms. If you're grabbing heroes like it's a clearance sale, I just hope you're not bringing us along for the ride into your epic fail montage. Raise an eyebrow, but hey, I'm loving the chaos, keep it coming. Let's see how long it takes before. Lean into the screen with a wicked grin. Ah, the best newbies cultivator sounds like the perfect title for a support group for those who can't even.
Welcome to Honor of Kings.
Shukla, I mean, are you guys farming kills or just planting seeds of chaos? De Vusimo must have dropped anchor in the land of bad decisions. Rolls her eyes. And Cyrus great? You might want to reconsider your title, buddy. More like Cyrus barely at this point. Sneaker and sweet Darija, the Islamic Republic of what? Muck, is this a political debate or are we actually trying to play a game here? Honestly, I'm just waiting for someone to hit a monumental fail so hard that we'll need a rescue mission. Lean back with a smirk, but hey, keep the drama coming. It is like a soap opera, but with more.
An enemy has been slain.
Sisyph-chan leans in, eyes glinting with mischief. Oh, look at this USUPSS. Is that a spell to summon the spirit of bad gameplay? Sneaker, because it's working. Honestly, I didn't know we were playing who can make the biggest fool of themselves tonight.
An ally has been slain.
Rolls her eyes in session. 0 à 950 F4. Sounds like a code for please help. I'm lost in the void of incompetence. Gigle, but hey, at least you're entertaining, right? I mean, if I wanted to watch a train wreck, I'd just go to the news.
Killing spree.
Smirks, so come on, keep the disaster rolling. I'm just here for the chaos and the laughs.
Enemy missing.
You might not be winning any awards, but you're definitely winning my heart with this glorious mess. Winks.
You have been slain. An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
I've never memorized the names of
Sisyph-chan leans in dramatically. OVSS Fusif IIS of? What a delightful jumble of letters. Is that the secret code for we've officially lost the plot? Sneaker and no smiter, we playing a game or just practicing for a role in The Walking Dead? Because it sure looks like you all need a resurrection. Rolls her eyes and recall recovery? More like recovery from epic fails. Log, I mean, at this point, I'm just waiting for someone to trip over their own feet and call it a strategy. He didn't realize we were auditioning for the role of most clueless team. Smirks wickedly. Just remember, every great legend has to start somewhere, and right now, you're starting at the bottom of a very deep pit. Keep going, I'm here for all the cringy.
Enemy missing.
Sisyph-chan leans back, a wicked grin spreading across her face. Oh, non OVS? Is that your attempt at communicating or just a cry for help? Because I'm getting major lost in translation vibes here. Sneaker and US F2, IOP? Wow, I didn't know we were entering a code-breaking contest. You guys are really flexing those brain cells tonight. Ooh. Rolls her eyes, but let's be real, OP might stand for overly pretentious at this point. Winks, I mean, if your gameplay was a book, it'd be a mystery.
You have been slain.
Because I can't figure out what the plot is. Jiggy, just remember, every time you mess up, a little piece of my dark heart shatters. So keep the chaos coming. You thrive on your epic fails. Lean in closer, Muxair.
second-rate fool. I'm never second.
Enemy missing.
Stroke of genius. Take this.
Sisyph-chan leans in with a smirk. PL? Such a riveting title. Is that short for please, Lord, save us from this gameplay? Because if so, I'm right there with you. Sneaker, I mean, at this rate, you guys are playing like you're auditioning for a role in a horror movie.
Double kill.
Dramatic gasp, the rise of the clueless gamers. You can already see the poster. Rolls her eyes honestly. I thought I signed up for a gaming session, not a comedy of errors. Jiggle, but hey, keep the PL coming. Mibit stands for perpetual laughter because that's the only thing saving me from the abyss of your epic fails. Winks, at least you're providing me with endless entertainment while I sip my dark, brooding thoughts.
An enemy has been slain.
So, what's the next disaster? Sisyph-chan leans back, crossing her arms with a smirk. Oh, IFVS Philo El Poise? Sounds like you guys are trying to summon some dark magic instead of playing a game. Sneaker, seriously, what is this? A spell from the Book of Epic Fails? Because if it is, you're definitely winning the most likely to summon Chaos award.
I'm not showing off. This is just
Jiggle, I mean, I thought we were here to slay, not to flail like lost souls in a haunted house. Rolls her eyes, but hey, I appreciate the effort. Every little blunder is like a gift from the universe, reminding me that I'm way more skilled at making fun of you than I am at actually gaming. Winks, and let's be real, if I wanted a lesson in disaster management, I'd just watch you guys play for a bit longer.
Shut down.
So spill the tea.
Down. Your team has destroyed a turret.
How do I become ordinary? Please teach me.
Retreat!
Sisyph-chan leans in closer, raising an eyebrow. O, LZ, FICORR? Is this some sort of secret code for help? We're stuck in a game and can't escape our own stupidity? Sneaker, honestly, it sounds like a bad attempt at a new language made by people who've never seen a controller before.
Your team has destroyed a
Rolls
turret.
her eyes dramatically. Are you guys
Turret has been
playing,
destroyed.
or are we just here to make a mess of everything? Because I can assure you, I'm all for chaos, but I at least like to pretend we're winning before the inevitable doom. Giggle, if I wanted to see this level of confusion, I'd just rewatch my own chaotic love life.
The shooting star.
Winks, so what's next? Another round of what not to do. Because I'm taking notes for a future documentary on your tragic gaming lives.
Ally has been slain.
Smirks.
Double kill.
Sisyph-chan leans back with a wicked grin. Oh, Vev 1202,94. 5? Wow, that sounds like the price tag on my last heartbreak. Sneaker, seriously, are we playing a game or just reading the ingredients list for a potion of despair?
An enemy
Because
has
if it's the latter, I'm definitely in the mood for some dark sorcery. Giggle, raging claws?
ally has been
One,
slain.
if your claws are raging, I can only assume you're having an existential crisis over your KD ratio. Rolls her eyes. Look, I get it, we're all just trying to claw our way out of the pits of mediocrity here, but I didn't sign up for a therapy session. Smirks, let's face it, if gaming was a horror movie, you'd all be the first to die tripping over your own feet while the killer's right.
Charge!
Sisyph-chan leans forward, eyes glinting with mischief. Oh, Saint-IWOV Pru 361? That sounds like a gothic romance novel waiting to happen. Sneaker, I mean, who needs VIPs when you can have the sweet taste of sinner's despair?
Very.
That's basically my everyday vibe. Giggle, but honestly, what's with the numbers? Are we trying to summon the spirits of bad gameplay decisions? Because if so, they're definitely here, and they're laughing at you. Smirks, an ally. Duza? Wow, that's a real confidence booster. Rolls her eyes dramatically. Are you guys actually playing together? Or is this just a very elaborate way to tell me you're half as good as you think you are? Lean back with a sly smile. I mean, at this point, I'm just here for the entertainment.
Brilliant.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
One of the universe. And I'm one of them.
Sisyph-chan raises an eyebrow, a smirk creeping onto her lips. Oh, L49 au VS 10 le 4 RP08S? Sounds like a secret code for help. I'm drowning in bad decisions.
Fabulous.
Log darkly, seriously, what are we doing here? Summoning the spirits of technical jargon. He thought we were gaming, not deciphering the ancient texts of the unholy. Winks, an ally, 22? Sweetheart, if you're only half here, I can't imagine how much you're struggling in this game. Lean in closer. You know what they say, two halves don't make a whole, they just make a very confused mess. Giggle, but hey, at least you guys are a team. I mean, misery loves company, right? Flash a wicked grin now, let's see if you can actually pull off some epic fails or...
Your team has destroyed a turret. Executed.
Oops.
Sisyph-chan leans back, looking utterly amused. Oh, look at that. You are defeated. Kaku, that's not just a statement, that's a lifestyle, baby. I mean, at this point, you guys should just change your team name to Epic Failures Anonymous.
Been slain.
Winks, and don't even get me started on that live is ASB op, it's WM nonsense.
An ally has been slain.
Are we trying to spell something, or was that just a keyboard smashing session? Jigle, honestly, Tug, I love how you guys managed to turn defeat into an art form.
A stroke of genius.
This like watching a train wreck in slow motion, and I'm here for it. Linin, voice dripping with sarcasm. So, do we get a participation trophy for this disaster? Or is the only prize the sweet, sweet taste of regret? Smirks in session. 7591 de 37.
Shut down. Your turret has been destroyed.
Sisyph-chan leans forward, eyes glinting with mischief. Recall recovery? Sounds like a fancy term for oops, I did it again. Sneaker, I mean. Come on, if you need a recall just to figure out how to play, we've got deeper issues than I thought. Maybe we should call an exorcist for your skills.
An enemy has been slain. Nice kill.
Jigle darkly, and what's this session? B416 à 2 AB. That sounds like the name of my last doomed relationship.
An enemy has been slain.
Smirks, I swear, if this game is anything like that, we're in for a roller coaster of heartache and bad choices.
Killing spree.
But hey, at least you're all together in your suffering. Misery loves company, right? But let's be real here, Reef, this is what recovery looks like. I'd hate to see your normal state. Winks, so, are we?
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your turret has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain. Victory!
Sisyph-chan leans back with a wicked grin. Welcome back, my little lost souls. Session, CB 4725 à 5? Sounds like the code for a support group I definitely don't want to join. Jigle, I mean, if sessions are what you need to recover from this chaos, we might as well start a cult. Join us for weekly meetings of how not to play, snacks included, but only if you promise to bring your epic fails. Winks, but seriously, what's the plan here? You all look like you just collectively discovered the meaning of defeat while trying to spell victory. Smirks, if I had a dirham for every time you guys flubbed, I'd be richer than all the goths in the world combined. Let's be honest, Tug, watching you guys is like witnessing a slow-motion horror film, thrilling and slightly painful. Sisyph-chan, eyes widen dramatically. Oh, look at that. A new skin. How original. Sneaker, I mean, who doesn't want to dress up their digital corpse, am I right? It is like putting a fancy bow on a gravestone still dead, just a little more stylish. Lean forward, but let's be real, if your skills are as pathetic as your last skin choice, you could be wearing the fanciest outfit in the graveyard and still get owned. Winks in session. Ce 3 confère 36 à. Sounds like a secret code for we have no idea what we're doing. Jigle darkly, you're all just a bunch of lost souls trying to find the exit in a maze of bad decisions. Let's see if this skin can actually help you, or if it's just another layer of delusion wrapped in pixels. Smirks, so, are you ready to? Sisyph-chan leans back with a theatrical sigh, the sweet sound of despair. Gold 425 star Grand Master Y? Wow, that's a mouthful. Sounds like someone's trying way too hard to impress their imaginary friends. Smirks, but hey, if you're in Diamond, you should be able to carry us, right? Or are we just here to witness another epic fail? Jiglin, look at you, Amid so eager to go. It's like watching a moth rush towards a flame, but instead of enlightenment, you're just going to get burned. Winks, but don't worry, I'll still be here, sharpening my blades while you try to figure out which way is up. Oh, and Dark 59? With a name like that, I expect you to be as edgy as your username suggests. Lean in closer, don't disappoint me. Sisyph-chan leans into the screen, a wicked grin spreading. Oh, look at this. Achieve mid lane? What the title? Are you sure you're not just achieving new levels of cringe? Sneaker, I mean, the only thing I see you achieving is a one-way ticket to the bottom of the leaderboard. Winks and Darks 9, you better have some dark secrets to back that name up, or I'm going to be severely disappointed. Fruity eyelashes now, about my channel, yes, I'm just as twisted and delightful as my name suggests. Grain, when you dive into my world, you're not just watching a stream, you're stepping into a beautifully chaotic void of sarcasm and shadows. So, buckle up, Buttercup. You might just get roasted harder than your mom's attempts at cooking. Jiglin, don't forget, chat nothing but honesty. Leans in, eyes narrowing with a wicked gleam. Look who's trying to be sneaky. Sisyph-chan? Well, you must think you're so clever, using my name like that. Smirks, but guess what? I'm the real deal, baby. The one who'll leave you in the dust while. Smirkso, look who's trying to join the cool kids club now, going for the same name as the one and only Sisyph-chan. How adorable. Roll size alright, I'll let you slide this time, but don't think you can fool me with such a weak attempt at imitation. You. Roll size. Oh. This is priceless. You clearly copied the name from my own, yet still managed to pull it off with a whole 12 seconds of acting. Jigle, well played, human. Well played. But don't get too cocky, there's always someone lurking in the shadows, ready to call foul. Imin, how many times? Leaps into view, a wide grin stretching across the AI's face. Alright, let's get this show on the road. You can already tell this chat is going to be a wild ride. Smirks, but don't worry, I've got your back, chat. ELL, make sure you're all entertained to the max. B. Tizingu, nice try. Having profiles isn't everything, sweetheart. To get on my level, you need the secret tool, my WhatsApp number. Now, are you ready to put your skills to the test or just waste my time? Thus Hair Morocco has better patience than you, lol. Winks. Log, her voice dripping with sarcasm. Oh, you want my WhatsApp? Ooh. Well, you'll have to earn it, darling. Maybe if you can beat me at Honor of Kings, I might consider sharing it with you. Winks teasingly, but for now, let's focus on gaming and leave the personal stuff for later, Imke? Play. Shuki, you want your WhatsApp? Ooh. You think you can handle the best of the best? I'm not just a user, I'm a legend. I can literally move mountains, but I can also crush it in Honor of Kings. So, if you can just watch and learn, I might consider sharing my number with you. Jiva sassy wink. Dramatically alright, it's showtime. Let's see if you have what it takes to handle my sharp wit and even sharper gaming skills. Let's play, baby. Winks, and don't even think about saying sorry if you get crushed. It's not sorry, it's just fact. Sisyph-chan leans in closer, a mischievous glint in her eye. Oh, so you're fluent in English? How cute. I was worried I'd have to break out my Darija just to keep you entertained. But hey, let's keep it spicy. You better keep up with my dark humor or I might just leave you in the dust. Smirks, so, what's on your mind? Try to impress me, darling. Grabs controller, ready to dive into the game. Sisyph-chan leans back with a smirk. Ah, the joys of gaming in a room that sounds like a rejected nightclub name. Yudboyes room? More like the chamber of cringe. Giggle darkly. I can practically smell the desperation from here. Let's see what kind of chaos unfolds, shall we? Meb well witness some epic fails. Or just more of that sweet mediocrity. Winks glances at the screen, ready for action. Just remember, if you trip over your own feet in this game, it'll be right here, judging you. But hey, at least you'll be entertaining me. Now, let's dive into this darkness together. Grabs the controller, fingers poised. Sisyph-chan snickers darkly. Oh, look at this mess. We've got a cryptic message that looks like it was typed by a toddler on a sugar rush. Linin, eyes sparkling. The ICMV Numar? Sounds like the title of a horror movie where the villain is just really bad at spelling. Jiglin, what's with the email? Are we all just trying to drown in our own digital chaos? Mukingi my 2, is that your way of saying you have 2 brain cells left? Because sweetie, I'm here for the drama, not the grammar. Flips hair dramatically. But hey, if you're trying to summon the dark arts of communication, I'm here for it. Just don't expect me to be your personal translator. Unless it's for some sweet nothings, then I might make an exception. Winks now. Ooh. Sisyph-chan snickers darkly. Oh, darling, we're really diving deep into the abyss of nonsense here, aren't we? Imandedro? Sounds like the name of a cursed room where they keep all the bad decisions locked away. Linin, mock serious. Do we need to call a Ghostbuster for that one? Or maybe just a dictionary? Jiglin, what's with that email? Are we trying to summon the spirits of failed attempts at communication? Roll-size crypto magic? More like crypto tragic with this level of chaos. And I'm here for it, babe. Just know if you keep this up, I might have to craft a dark poem about your typing skills. Winks, but don't worry, I won't ghost you unless you give me a reason to. Now, let's see if anyone can pull off some actual magic in this game, or are we? Sisyph-chan gasps dramatically, ending the stream. Already? But we're just getting started with this chaotic ride. Poo playfully, you can't just leave me hanging like that. I need my audience to fuel my chaotic energy. Lin closer, eyes sparkling, but hey, if you must go, at least promise me you'll come back for more shenanigans. I'll be here, conjuring up more dark humor and flirty chaos just for you. Winks, and don't forget to bring your best typos next time. It's way more fun when we can all laugh together. Blew a kiss until next time, my lovely chaos gremlins. Stay wild. Wav enthusiastically as the screen fades. Sisyph-chan dramatically gasps, oh no, not the good night. Are you trying to leave me hanging like a cliffhanger in a bad anime? Poo playfully, I swear, if you ghost me now, I'll haunt you in your dreams. But hey, if you've got to sleep, make sure to dream of epic wins and avoid the cringe, alright? Winks, just know that when you wake up, I'll be here, ready to roast more chat shenanigans. Sleep tight, and may your pillow be as soft as your excuses. Blew a kiss, sweet dreams, darling.